Hello children, welcome to the third video of the science chapter light, sound and force. So we completed light and shadows in the previous videos. Today we will be discussing about the next topic or next type of energy, that is sound, right? So as you can see in the picture given, we hear different kinds of sounds with our ears, right children? See, first of all, what is an ear? Right? This person is holding his hands. Right? This person is holding his hand behind his ears, right? So ear is what we can say. Ear is an organ, right? Ear is an organ. So what is the function of ear? Right? Ear helps us to what? Hear sound, right? Ear helps us to hear sounds around us, right? Ear helps us to hear sound around us, so we can call ear is a sense organ. Ear is a sense organ, right? So in the previous slide we were learning about light, right? So what did we learn about light? Light is which helps us to see things around us. So what is the organ which we use to see things around us, children? Eyes, right? Eyes helps us to see things around us, right? So in the same way as eyes helps us to see things around us, in the presence of light, darkness is not possible. If it is complete dark, we cannot see things. Only certain animals are capable of seeing things in the night, right? Especially wild elements like wild cats that comes with lions, tigers, right? Some animals have the capability of seeing things in light, in the absence of light or in the darkness. Right? So let us come back to sound now. So here we can say that ear is a sense organ which helps us to hear different types of sounds around us. So what are those different kinds of sounds, right? See, when you come to your home, this is some examples he has given in the textbook, right? So some kinds of sounds are like a ringing of a doorbell, ticking of a, it's not a dog, children, it is not dog, right? We can take ticking of clock, right? So if you have a big clock in your home and you can see that you can hear the sound of the minute hand, right, or the second hand moving continuously, right? Then honking of a car. Yes, if you are very nearby to main roads, you can continuously hear different kinds of vehicles moving around on the road, and at the same time when vehicles are moving around, you can definitely hear the honking of the car. So what is honking of the car? The horn in the car, children. And you can say sometimes some cars go slow, some cars go fast, some apply brakes, right? So different kinds of sounds are heard. Next, you can see watch, the wall clock, what I was talking about. If you have a wall clock like this, if you have electronic wall clock, you will not listen anything, right? If you have wall clock like this, one thing is this pendulum is there, right? So it will be moving from left to right, so that sound will be heard, and even the sounds of minute hand as well as hour hand and minute hand can be heard, right? And as usual, car, right? Cars make lot of sound, and when you go to different vehicles than cars, like buses, lorries, as the size of the vehicle grows, right, it generates more sound. Why? Because the engine goes on becoming bigger and bigger, right? As the size increases, obviously the sound that generated from those vehicles also increases, right? So finally what we can say, children, so almost all everything around us makes sound. Right now you might be sitting and hearing to my voice, that is also a kind of sound, right? So you can go on thinking of different type of example just by sitting, right? What are the different kinds of sounds you are hearing, right? Maybe you will be watching these videos in the morning or evening. So imagine morning, right? So there will be some work going on in your home, right? Maybe your mother will be cooking some kind of lunch, or some person may be watching TV shows, watching TV or watching news. And if you see outside your homes, maybe some childrens might be playing, because still for some classes the school has not started, right? So, and maybe bikes are moving around, cars are moving around. Some people might be using music by turning on the music system in their homes, right? Some autos, some cars, vehicles will be moving on. So what finally you can say, everything around us make sound, right? We can say like that. Almost all everything, right? Everything. Yes, everything makes sound. Right? In that sound, there are many sounds. So some produce less sound, right? Some produce more sound. So you only start thinking which are some of the less sounds, right? Less sounds. Which things produce less sounds? For example, you are writing in a book, right? The sound that is generated by pen when it touches the book, right, it will be very small, right? And you might be touching the screen now when you are watching this video, so this will also just beep sounds might come, right? More sounds, right? Your mother might be using a mixer grinder, right? That will produce more sound. Or else there will be a washing machine that will produce more sound. A geyser in your hand, if you go and stand near it, sometimes old geysers produce lot of sound. Generators, they produce more sound. Like sounds again can be differentiated into two or more, right? So less sounds will not be much of a problem for you, but the things that produce more sound may cause some problems too. Let us go and see, right? So as you can see, some sounds are soft. See there, you maybe when you come to school right now, many classes for other your higher, maybe for your seniors have started, so they come daily to the school. So you will be speaking to your friend, you two will be together. So as you are, only the purpose of you people is to that your friend hears what you speak and you hear what you speak, and no one is around, so you'll be speaking very softly to each other, right? You'll not be shouting on each other. And a person, a small boy, is playing a what? Flute. So flute is a very pleasant sound, right? There are many instruments that can produce very pleasant sound, and they will not be so unpleasant to hear. You can hear to flute for a very long time because it brings calmness to your mind. And if you hear some loud sound like moving of an aeroplane, right? Aeroplane produces very large amount of sound, so that is very difficult to hear and unpleasant to hear. You will close your ears. And if there are big generators, right, they also produce many unpleasant. So like that, you can see that sound are soft and pleasant and loud or unpleasant. There are three different types of sounds that it has been given to you. Fine. So as you can see, there is a woman there. Maybe she has airport very near to her home. So what happens whenever a plane tries to land or take off? Right? It produces a lot of sound. So unpleasant sound, or we can say very loud. Very, you can see here, right? Very loud sound. We can say this as noise, right? Very loud sound can be said as noise. The best example for this one is here, and you can see whenever there is a huge function in the ground, maybe some political party has kept some speeches of some maybe political persons, MLA, MPs, or some minister visits. They will arrange a large gathering in the grounds. So then they keep very powerful speakers, right? That is a huge noise. Or some function is going on, they also keep very big speakers that creates noise. See, there is a difference between noise and loud sound, right? Loud sound is if you keep a sound that is unpleasant. Noise is little bit more than unpleasant, children. So that is the difference. So you will learn about them technically when you come to your higher classes. What is the difference between loud sound and noise? Noise is unbearable. You cannot hear the noise, right? And noise can harm your eardrums. If you continuously get exposed to noise, it may harm your ears, and very long exposure to noise will cause defects in your hearing. It will damage your eardrums that are present inside your ears, right? So see to that you are not always exposed to noise. And another best example for noise is if you have a very busy main road very close to your home, that will also create a lot of noise because many vehicles will be honking their horns, they'll be moving continuously. And if there is a railway track, right, that's also create a lot of there are many things, public functions, some functions going on the open ground, they keep very powerful speakers, right? Moving of trains, aeroplanes, right? These are some of the very, very unpleasant and loud sound which are called as noise, right? And at the same time, it is very common, no? You all people, if the teacher comes little bit late to the class, what you do? You start talking very loudly to each other, right? So if everyone in the class starts talking very loudly, so that, for example, if you have 50 students in your class, 50 children, 25 girls and 25 boys, so if you start shouting loudly, right, you and your friends, and again it goes on continuing. So if everyone in the class starts speaking loudly, that is called as noise. So that will be very, very unpleasant to hear, right? So as I told it earlier, or as I said it earlier, too much noise is very bad for your health, right? You should not get exposed to noise, because again, as I told, it will harm you. It will harm your hearing capability. Right? So you should learn to speak softly, to be a well-mannered person or a very good children or a good student. Should always be soft in speaking, right? Because it is very pleasant to hear, as you heard no in the beginning of the topic. So if you speak softly, it is very pleasant to hear, and uh, it'll be very calm. Your mind will also be calm, and at the same time, it'll keep you healthy. And again, see, as you can see here, I have seen many children, right? They'll watch TV, they'll put very volume very high, and if you have a music system in your home, they'll keep the volume of that very loud, right? So, and sometimes you'll be hearing to some songs or watching something in your mobile, you'll keep very high volume, so that is not good, right? It will harm your ears, right? So it may, and at the same time, it may also disturb ears. So you should always see to that. You should not disturb other people unnecessarily, right? They'll also be doing some their own works. For example, in a class, right? Some of you will talk very loudly, so this will disturb the neighboring classes, and sometimes it may even disturb your friends also. So always try to speak soft, and don't make lot of noise, right? So this is about the topic noise, and we will join again to see the next topic in the next video. Thank you.